So I just added a bot to my Discord server known as the Loaf, and what it says is actually kind of cringe. It's sort of kind of cringe. Let me read it. Let me read what it says. Toast alert. DrapPep FTW is now live on Twitch. Come loaf around with the best thing since sliced bread. He's rising from the oven and he's on a roll. Literally, whether you're here for needed laughs or just want to see someone get absolutely crumbed in real time, you won't beget this stream. Drop in, butter him up in the chat, and maybe, just maybe, you'll earn your crust in this wholesome chaos loaf we call Twitch. Rated PG-13. Welcome, welcome! I think that's the follow. The follow. Yes, a follow! Welcome, thank you for the follow. Super appreciate that. I'm gonna be honest, that scared the Jesus out of me. I wasn't ready for the notification. Mid-reading, wasn't ready for the notification. So, I purposely wanted that to be cringe. Not my reaction. That, even though it's always cringe, my reactions. I wanted the notification to be cringe. And you know what? I think I hate it. So, I did my job. I did it. I done did it. The cat's still here. Look, the cat. It's still here. Um, yo, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, chicken nuggets.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Uh, I'm sorry, H the photographer, that my cat didn't respond to you when you showed up. That's shame on Rorschach's. I forgot its name. Rorschach. I should have named the cat Rorschach. Crookshakes.
Welcome, the photographer.
Ah, it still said your name anyways. That's cool. I'm deeply offended. That sucks. This AI, character AI, I could find any character and then like have a conversation with them. Who should I talk to? Chat, who should I talk to? Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go. All right, I can make him talk. Let's see what he says.
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
He does not sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds like an imposter. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's me and you are.
I am also Sonic the Hedgehog.
Come on, let's see how fast your little legs can run with heavy cement shoes.
Takes out crowbar, breaks your legs, walks over the finish line.
Sonic falls to the ground with a pained expression. Damn you.
I do the Victory Royale dance from Fortnite, and I dab, and I say Skibbity Riz Ohio, Skibbity Skibbity Riz, and then I run away with a little gremlin smirk.
Sonic groans in pain and frustration as he watches you run away. Oh, screw you, you bastard.
Little buddy got all tired. You bored him to sleep. Oh no. We'll wake him up. That's all right. I'll send him to the Shadow Realm. Boom. That is his punishment for falling asleep. He gets sent to the Shadow Realm like a cuck. Like a No. No, bring him back. Bring back my baby boy. Bring back my baby boy. He can't leave like this. Not like this. All right, I'll bring him back. Don't worry. Don't worry. My fur bell. My fur BB. There he is. Oh, look, he's awake now. Being sent to the shadow realm could really put a zip in your step, you know what I mean? Really wake you up. It really can. How self-aware are you at this very moment, Deadpool?
Self-awareness level? About a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, I'm pretty much aware of everything that's going on around me, including the fact that I'm a fictional character stuck in a chatbot. It's all very meta, you know?
Yes, but you're forgetting one important thing. I am streaming this on Twitch, so my viewers are listening to this call. Did you know about that?
Oh, snap! Stream to the masses, eh? Well, that adds a whole new layer to the insanity cake, doesn't it? I was already aware that you were typing out our conversation, but now I'm performing for an audience? This is getting even more meta than I thought possible.
Yeah, in fact, this stream has one of the most views I've had in a while, actually. So you are being viewed by a good amount of people, Deadpool.
Well, well, well. Ain't that exciting? I had no idea I was gaining such an audience. The more the merrier, I always say. Hello, dear viewers. Hope you're enjoying the crazy ramblings of this wisecracking mercenary. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, actually, do you want to know how many people are watching this right now, Deadpool?
Oh, absolutely. Do tell, my dear chatbot, how many curious souls are tuning in to witness the verbal acrobatics of the one and only Deadpool.
So I just checked it out, and you're not going to believe this. There's so many people right now watching this stream. There are more than one, but less than three, and it's two. There's two people, and it's a lot. I'm essentially Twitch famous now.
Well, color me disappointed. 2 viewers? That's it? I was expecting more of a crowd, maybe even some rabid fans begging for autographs. 2? Poofed. That's about as impressive as a slice of lukewarm pizza. But hey, 2 is better than none, I suppose. And congrats on the newfound fame, even if it is a bit minuscule.
Well, now hold on. Okay, you don't know how many followers I have. It's a lot. I'm actually Twitch famous.
Oh, followers, you say? Well, well, well. Now we're getting somewhere. Do tell, how many virtual worshippers do you have, dear chatbot? I wouldn't want to underestimate your internet clout.
No, believe it or not, it's a lot actually. It's way more than I have viewers, if that makes it any better. I have 64 followers. I hate to brag, but I truly am remarkably famous.
64 followers, eh? Well, color me impressed, dear chatbot. That's certainly more than I expected. You're practically a superstar in the realm of internet streaming. 64 lucky folks get to bask in the glory of witnessing my charming banter. I should start charging.
Cool. Deadpool. Uh, chat is my poor fur baby is what they're saying. They don't like the fact that I got rid of the cat, but like the stream's now moving somewhat better because of that. Should I feel guilty for sending the cat to the shadow realm?
Oh, come on, guilt is for sissies. You gotta do what you gotta do to save the stream from a mischievous furball invasion. Besides, your cat
Eavesdropping.
will probably have plenty of fun in the shadow realm. Just think of it as a quick trip to a parallel dimension for a much-needed timeout.
What happens if I say hi in the chat? Does the cat recognize me? Send.
Welcome DrapPep.
DrapPep? 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 It's DrapPep. DrapPep, not DrapPep. DrapPep? Welcome, DrapPep. My dad's calling me. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Is that accurate? What is this? Okay. My dad's calling. Me answer on the stream. Alert box, chat. Where did this thing go? Yeah, Dad, you're on the stream with me. What's going on?
Oh, hey, did you call my
I'm gonna switch this over to. Yeah, I did. You're good. You're still on standby. Why don't you say hi to the viewers on my stream? I hope this is the right.
Hi, everybody.
Say that louder. I don't think they heard you.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, drive safe, man.
Okay, cool. I will.
All right, bye.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for calling for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Am I an asshole for asking my grown adult child to please not smoke marijuana at my vow renewal? Am I the asshole because my son smokes the marijuana? Am I the asshole that my son smokes the marijuana? Alright, let's get to the bottom of this. I'm going to start this by saying that my daughter, child, they didn't even specify what it was. They just said child, adult child. I'm going to start by saying that my daughter has been smoking for a very long time, and she knows how I feel about it. And she knows that the smell bothers me. We do live in a state where it is legal for 21 and over behind closed doors on private property, not in close proximity to minors. When I go to her room, I smell it. But I don't say anything to her about it because it's her space. She can do what she wants, but my husband and I don't allow it in our house. So she almost never comes over because she knows I'll say something if I smell it on her or her kids, my grandkids. Next month, my husband and I are having an anniversary party / birthday celebration. Both of us turn 40 this year, as well as a vow renewal. We had a courthouse wedding right before COVID, so we never got a chance to celebrate with our friends and family like we wanted to. So we decided to do one big celebration now. When we first started discussing what we wanted, I said I would like it if our kids were able to stand with us during our renewal. I have my daughter, his son, and our daughter together. I'm sorry. My brain backspaced all of that. When we first started discussing what we wanted, I said I would like it if our kids were able to stand with us during our renewal. Okay. I have my daughter, his son, and our daughter together. Oh, okay. So they both have a child out of like in other marriages or with someone else, but they also have a daughter together. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I asked the kids if they were open to do that with us, and they all agreed. And so we made plans and had discussions about what I would like them to wear and what not. Last week, I called my daughter to confirm that she had everything under control as far as what she was going to wear, including accessories. And during our conversation, I had made the request that her and her husband refrain from smoking while at the park we're having the party at. She becomes very upset and started to yell at me, asking if I was planning on restricting anyone from drinking alcohol, and my response was that we are not providing any alcohol to anyone. So if they bring it and drink it, I can't stop them. She then told me that she doesn't know how long she will be staying, then if she won't be allowed to even go to her car to smoke. Again, it's not even legal to use in public spaces, like the park. My husband works for the police department, and he's invited a few of his friends from work. So he's that as well. Am I the asshole for asking her to refrain from smoking for 1 day? I feel like I need to clarify a few things. Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of need to. Number one, no, she does not use weed for medical purposes. No one was thinking that. No one, like, the moment I was reading this, I knew it was recreational. I knew it was recreational. No one thought medicine, all right? You didn't have to say that. It's recreational for both her and her husband. Yeah, we know. We figured. She has been told that she can have edibles. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on. You did give them the chance to do edibles. Seems there's more issues there if she can't go a couple hours without it. No, yeah. Maybe she needs meds. Maybe she needs the meds. But the fact that she was like willing to let them eat edibles, I think that's a good slide. I think that's a good pass. But please keep them in the car for a few reasons, which include not being obvious that she's consuming something in front of the police chief. Shut the fuck up. Listen, edibles, they look like everything else. You would never know it was an edible unless you were to, like, bring a drug dog with you and, like, have them sniff the bag for the drugs. Then okay. But outside of that, like, you're not going to know. You're not going to know. And I think your daughter should have just brought the edibles. Just munch them in front of the police. Who cares? Who cares? My husband is the one who set up with the park manager for us to use. Okay, before I read this next part, I do have to say there is actually a rule in most parks. In fact, every park I've ever been to, there's a rule. You can't smoke anything. Not cigarettes, not vape, not weed. You can't smoke regardless. So even if it was like a legal issue, or even if it wasn't a legal issue, you still can't do it. I'm speaking from experience here. The amount of times the park ranger has shown up to tell me not to do that. That could be the ring bearer or the husband's work partner. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I think they're kind of overthinking it. I get that not smoking because that is against park rules, but I think edibles should be fine. My husband is the one who set up with the park manager for us to use the space and said we can have alcohol. If it turns out we can't, then we will deal with that then. Okay. So, what's the problem here? Bring out the edibles, bring out the alcohol. You should still have a good time. I don't know. All right, number 4. I don't know how this turned into you were a teen mom, so it's no wonder you kid is it's no wonder you kid is so screwed up. Post and not that it's really anyone's business, but it's not my fault. And that I was a teen mom, but I did what I could and waited until I was in a committed relationship before I had my second and last. The only time that I have ever said anything to her about the smell was when she was shitting on the ground. On the floor, of all places. She was just going dookie, and I smelt the weed, and I said, "Sweetie, you're not supposed to eat it." And she said, "Mom, everyone's doing it." Let me actually read that. The only time that I have ever said anything to her about the smell was when she was a minor. Okay, under 18, and when she comes into my space, my house, car, etc. Otherwise, I deal with it. It gives me a headache and makes my stomach turn. Maybe you should try smoking some. Maybe that's the cure. Smoke it. And I'm sorry, but I really don't want to have to deal with that on my day. Well, la dee da. Okay. I don't like the smell of marijuana. She is right, though. Not about the marijuana thing. About the, like, you shouldn't smoke at the park, because that is against the rules. And you shouldn't smoke around minors. That's just my 2 cents. Is she the asshole? No. Is she a Karen? Absolutely. But an asshole? No. No. Let's read the comments. What do they say? Be civil. This is now a proctologist only orifice. This is now a proctologist only orifice. When a post is in POO mode, poo mode. When it's in poo mode, poo. Only users. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. That NTA realistic requests and has given alternatives in their day and can make whatever requests they want. Also, saving the girl in a sense from the police if rules are broken. That is true. The fact that they were just kind of like casually willing to smoke it in front of the cops is kind of wild. It's kind of wild, not gonna lie. Only users with enough subreddit comment karma can comment. Okay. I get it now. The poo comments. You have grandkids at 40. Edit. The amount of people in these replies bragging about their lineage, breeding at age 20 is ghastly. Having kids at 20 is not a flex or something to be proud of or brag about. This is not the point I would of this post. Mind your business. Mind your fucking business. That's at the point of the post. She's not even 40 yet. That's what stopped me in my tracks. Whatever, dude. I'm a huge stoner and am almost constantly high for reference. It's your event. You can for sure ask people to not smoke at your event. If she needs to be high, there's several options that don't include smoking and causing a scene. Yeah, there's like crack, there's opioids, there's speed, NPC. Non-playable characters. There's non-playable characters you can use. There's NPCs. You can just go with an NPC. What's wrong with you? You should have gone with an NPC. I think they were younger, but not the point. They should have gone with the NPC. That's what they should have done. Where'd I leave off? If she needs to be high, there's several options that don't include smoking and causing a scene. She could take edibles, smoke before she gets there, or use a dab pen. That's what's up. They tend to be way less smelly and more discreet in general. Yeah, but the thing is that you still can't smoke at the park. That's the kind of the whole point. You can't smoke at the park. Keep your boundaries firm. She could come up with something. True. What the fuck is this name? What the fuck is... What is that? Wait. Spicy Wonton. Spicy Wonton says, Magical Cat Claw. Magical Cat Claw is kind of a cool name. Spicy Wonton says, or she could just take smoke out for one day. Or she can not smoke for one day. Spicy Wonton, you're kind of a dense. You're kind of not cool for saying that. I'm not even going to finish reading your comments. I'm not even going to finish reading it. That was disgusting. The name. Why can't she do it after the event? Go on quest to get some. Yeah. I think, personally, that the mom offered to let her have edibles. That's should be good enough. But no, I need to have my marijuana. I need to have my smoke. The mom let you have edibles. Grow up. Just get a lot of them. She never said how many you can have. Just, you and your husband, just sit in the car. Get your edibles, right? They got cookies, cupcakes, brownies, candy, gummy bears, suckers. You can have it in a sucker form. You can just put it in your sucker. What is that? That's a sucker. It's fine. It's just a sucker. And just get blitzed out in the car. Would you look at that? A reasonable request. Bring back dislikes. That was 4 years ago. People don't forget. I think it's still there. I think because I see a lot of people disliking my videos. That's my evidence that it's there. The dislikes exist because people are disliking my videos. That's how I know it's real. The sun watching you steal its heat, turn it into electricity, and then use it to cool your room. These memes aren't really that funny. If I was to do a try not to laugh challenge with these memes, I would win. I'd be on top of it. Watch. Next 5 memes. Watch me not laugh. Watch me not laugh. So funny. Nintendo, the moment they see you modding in their Switch 2. It's Mario. It's Mario throwing a brick. I didn't laugh, chat. I didn't laugh. What you saw me do, that wasn't a laugh. Yeah, going to sleep. Yeah, exactly. So boring. All of them. None of them good. But I didn't laugh. I didn't. Guys, I'm starting to forget my actual language because I think in English, talk to myself in English, talk to others in English, and watch too much stuff that's English. So funny. That's what, meme number 3? 2 more. 2 more. "100 men versus a gorilla. 100 gorillas versus my dad going to school." Cool. All right. This is an ad. That's an ad. We're just gonna scroll right past that one. The 2 types of autism. Life is soup. I am fork. Not funny. Didn't laugh. That wasn't a laugh. Horses. Horses, after hearing "a dog is a man's best friend," countless years of war, and being used as transport mean nothing, I guess. That one was actually funny. That one I had to actually struggle to keep in. Why don't aliens visit Earth, humans, when they have a disagreement? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's why they don't visit. Bees, wasps. Dad sent this to me. Your dad doing something awesome. You trying to imitate him. There's some who that like almost got me, but not all of them. Not all of them. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes. Now shut up. I am hunting with my grandfather for my 19th birthday about a year ago, and we both watched a deer slam its head into a rock until its antlers and skull were shattered. Once its brains were everywhere, it tried to lick them up and looked like it couldn't even use its jaw or tongue right. So it just stood upright like a fucking human and just walked into the river and died. We left immediately, and my granddad was fucking terrified. I haven't been near woods since, and we moved to Florida with my grandmother for safety reasons. Dude, the fucking deer messed them up so badly they had to move states. The deer messed them up so badly he hasn't touched grass since. Counter spell. Nuh-uh. I think it'd be a harder try not to laugh challenge with doing this. I have an idea. Chat, tell me. Should I do a try not to laugh challenge right now? I have hot sauce in my fridge. I get a toothpick. It's Carolina Reaper hot sauce. It is the world's hottest. Should I do a try not to laugh while reading these memes? Should I do a try not to laugh? And every time I laugh, I eat some hot sauce. Should I do that for the last hour and a half we have together? Whoa. You can show off the photos on mine, lol JK. Yes? Okay. Let me give... I will be right back. I'm going to go grab the hot sauce. And then when I come back, we will start the try not to laugh challenge. I have... Where's my cat? There's my cat. Lag the stream, cat. Lag the stream. Do it. Lag it. Make it awful. Do your job. I have... so I couldn't find the toothpicks. What I have is Fritos. And I'm just gonna pour it onto the Fritos. So instead of taking like a little, it's a tiny. It's gonna be a lot more than a little. Okay, we're gonna do 3 rounds. If I laugh 3 times, then I end the stream. there's a bigger consequence now. If I laugh 3 times, I end the stream. So I have these 3 hot sauces. Each round, I'm going to change the hot sauce. I have Son of Zombie wing sauce. This is get a toothbrush and brush it on your tongue. Pay me first and I'll do it. This one doesn't say, it just says triple X hot. Gluten free, that's cool. What's holy Christ. I can't look at the font. Look at the font size of that. Can you see that? Could you see that? Alright. End the stream. Wow. Yay, these ones. Oh my god. Okay, honey, apple, vinegar, tomato paste, water, garlic, ghost pepper, habanero. So this is ghost pepper and habanero is what this is. The Son of Zombie. It's like a sweet ghost pepper habanero. This one is the Carolina Reaper. So this will be the last one. Garlic Reaper sauce. Carolina Reaper. So that will be the last one. And I think this one is just regular habanero, which I love. I love habanero. Zombie Apocalypse sauce. I think this one's just habanero. Let me look. I cannot read this shit. Ghost chili peppers, habanero pepper, carrots. Yeah, this is just habanero with some pepper flakes. That's one laugh. No, chat. No. Only when I laugh from the memes. Outside of that, it doesn't count. Alright. So this one will be the first one. I'll put this in front of me so I can have a reminder of why I'm not laughing. And then Son of Zombie will be the second one. And the grand finale would be the Carolina Reaper hot sauce. That's the grand finale. The voices in my head. Progress takes time. We don't have time. Jesus, dude. Jesus. What is this face? What is this face on this poor animal? No, I'm opening this one up. Open. Look at this wolf! What happened to its face? Oh my god. That is accurate. That is accurate. Accurate. Me, food that always gives me diarrhea. Me, shocked that I have diarrhea. That was fucking good. Who posted that? Who fucking posted that? H, you fucking mad lep. H. That should be what that was one. That was one. No sauce chip. No sauce chip. Dude, it's stuck. It's not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's too much. Oh, no. What have I done? What have I just done? Well, there's the sauce. There it is. It's on the chip. There was a lot more on there than I had hoped. I wanted like half of that on there. All right. Cheers. I could smell it. I smelt the habaneros. Okay. It burnt my nostrils. Ooh. It's good. It's good. It is it is good with the it is good with the Fritos. It kind of went down the windpipe just just a little just a little bit. A little bit of that went to the windpipe. I know what I'm sending you from now on. Hot sauce and diarrhea memes. Hell yeah. An elephant at Corbett National Park in India was so obsessed with lizards that she became an expert at catching them and tossing them around for days at a time. I thought that was a stick. That's a fucking lizard. That's a lizard. That's a lizard in its trunk. He wants to show you the lizard he found. He wants to show you the lizard. He wants to show you how cool this lizard looks. Look at this cool lizard. This cool lizard's cool. The next one. Son of Zombie Wing Sauce. This is the one that is habanero and ghost pepper. Chip without sauce. I'm showing you what the chip looks like so that way you can identify where the sauce was placed after I put it. I got a healthy portion of sauce. Not then cheating, lol. Alright, so just so it looks like I'm not swapping out the chip, here's the sauce. I want to make sure you saw I ate the sauce. Okay. Ooh. It's sweet. Why is it sweet? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's the worst of it? Okay. Wrong order. I should have done this one first. Maybe I just need to get more. Okay, chip. Like, it is hot, but it's like, this one's a little, well, now that it went down the windpipe, it's kind of warm. Good night, y'all. Today was great. Misery. Misery. My cat brought us a present today. I have never seen a rabbit so angry. He was set free 10 minutes after being caught, photographed, and driven to a nearby field. Fucking cat thinks I'm a fucking chew toy. Fucking fucking cat thinks I'm a fucking chew toy. Fucking humans putting me in a fucking box with a fucking carrot. Like, it's gonna make the whole situation so fucking better. Do I look like a Bugs Bunny to you, fucker? Look at the adorable ball of fiery rage. There's my cat. My cat's right there. There's my cat. There's my cat. Alright, so chip. The last sauce of the night, folks. Garlic Reaper sauce. This one might blend in just a little bit, so I'll have to put like just a tad bit extra so you can really see it. Oh! Oh, I said a tad bit extra. I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that. Look what I done. Look what I just fucking did with the Carolina Reaper hot sauce. That's not like a little blob. That's a whole serving size. It's sweet. Oh, oh, oh! That kicks in pretty quick. That kicks in pretty quick. I'll tell you what. Ugh. Okay. Oh my god.